I've walked through nights where the lights went dark, carried the weight of a heavy heart. Dreams felt distant, hope was thin, but I kept on fighting, I wouldn't give in. Every tear became a lesson learned, every scar a bridge I burned. From the ashes I found my flame. I'm not the same, I'm not the same. Still I rise through the storm and rain. I've been broken, I've felt the pain, but the fire inside keeps me alive. Through the shadows, still I rise. There were days I doubted my own name, felt like a player in a losing game. But laughter saved me, gave me wings, turned my sorrow into songs I sing. Every voice that told me no only pushed my spirit to grow. Every mountain, every fight led me here beneath these lights. Still I rise through the storm and rain. I've been broken, I felt the pain, but the fire inside keeps me alive. Through the shadows, still I rise. And I'll keep shining through the dark. Every battle's left a mark, but I won't hide, I won't disguise. This is my truth, and still I rise. Still I rise through the storm and rain. I've been broken, no chains can hold me. Still I rise through the shadows. Still I rise. Still I rise.
Good evening, everyone. You know, most people know me as the guy who cracks jokes, the one who tries to make the world laugh no matter what. But tonight, I wanted to bring you something more than just laughter. I wanted to bring you the truth about my journey. I didn't grow up with much. I wasn't the kid that people pointed to and said, "That's the one who's going to make it big." I was just a kid with a dream, standing in front of mirrors, practicing words, rehearsing lines, and wondering if anyone would ever really listen. Life wasn't easy. There were nights when the lights were cut off at home, days when I thought about giving up, and moments where the weight of the struggle felt heavier than anything else. Comedy for me wasn't just a career, it was survival. Every laugh I gave somebody else was me trying to heal a little piece of myself. I discovered that making people smile wasn't just about entertainment, it was about connection, about reminding each other that even in our darkest hours, joy can still exist. But I'll be honest, standing here tonight, it's terrifying. This stage is the biggest stage in the world, and I'm not just here as a comedian. I'm here as a man who wants to prove that where you start doesn't have to be where you finish. That the pain, the struggle, the nights of doubt, they can all be turned into fuel for something greater. To every kid out there watching this, who feels like they're invisible, who feels like the odds are stacked against them, I just want you to know, I've been there. And if I can stand here, if I can share my story on this stage, then so can you. So tonight isn't just about me. It's about hope. It's about faith. And it's about believing that your story, no matter how messy, still has the power to inspire. Thank you, AGT, for letting me share mine.
Shuler, I don't think I've ever said this before, But what you just did tonight wasn't only music, it was a testimony. It was a declaration that no matter where you come from, no matter what you've been through, the human spirit can still rise. When you first walked out here, I saw a man in a sharp suit, confident but humble. But the moment you started singing, the entire room shifted. Your voice carried more than melody, it carried struggle, survival, faith, and hope. Every note was heavy, but it lifted us. Every word was raw, but it healed. And that chorus, Still I Rise, I think it's going to stay with people long after tonight. I've judged this show for a long time. I've heard thousands of voices. But very few have been able to make me forget I'm sitting here as a judge. Tonight, I wasn't critiquing, I wasn't analyzing. I was just listening, like every single person here, completely drawn in by your story. You said earlier that comedy saved you, that laughter was your survival, and tonight music became your liberation. That's extraordinary. You showed us another side of yourself, and it was as authentic as it gets. That's what this stage is meant for: truth, vulnerability, and courage. I can promise you this, millions of people at home are watching, and some of them are going through their darkest nights right now. They'll hear your song, your story, and they'll realize they're not alone. You gave them a reason to believe that tomorrow might just be better. For me personally, this is one of those performances that defines a season. Not because of production, not because of spectacle, but because of heart, pure heart. Shuler, you didn't just sing a song, you moved us, you inspired us, and you reminded us why we do this show. That was unforgettable, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing it with us.